Hi guys, so I'm here to do a reading. It's the end of August, so I want to say the timing would be from now, end of August, kind of slipping into September is actually August 30th where I'm gonna upload these videos. So let's see, let's just dive in. I want to go ahead and do for Pisces, because Pisces just came in to my head and my auric field. So let's go ahead and see what we have for Pisces. Pisces, welcome if you're new here. What I do want to say is take the messages as they resonate, okay? This can be a 5-minute video, 12-minute video, but if only 1 minute, 30 seconds, 20 seconds resonate, take that and leave the rest behind, okay? Also, some of these, readings, future readings may come into fruition, today, tomorrow, next week, next month. Come back and leave me a comment and let me know if any of the messages resonated, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull recent past, current energies. Oh wow. Oh, let's see here. Current energy, 2 of Pentacles, and then where we're headed. This is one of many options. Remember, you are your own master manifester, so this is just one of many outcomes, okay? You have the power to change things, shift things however you want to, okay? Never give your power away to tarot. Okay, and then clarifying the 9 of Cups. Let's see. We have the Emperor, clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Moon, clarifying the Devil. We have the Ace of Cups. Also, don't give your power away to what this may symbolize. I know some people see the Devil card and be like, oh my God, it means nothing. We'll tap in and see what's going on, okay? If you don't know tarot, that's what we're here for. We're here to explain, because not everything is always a bad omen. If you do know about tarot and you know a little bit about what the Devil may signify, then you shouldn't be worried. But let me take a look here and see what we have for you, Pisces. Okay, so off the back, I do see here 9 of Cups clarified by the Emperor. There is something that you're satisfied about. And Emperor, he's the one who overlooks the entire kingdom. The kings, the queens, the knights, the pages, he's the Emperor. He's the one who sits at the top. So I do see here a sense of satisfaction in the recent past with being either promoted to a higher status, and that can be in any area. It can be work, life, love, just some sense of promotion or even validation from someone who has high status, right? In the current energies, you have 2 of Pentacles and the Moon. And what this may signify is that you're juggling, but you're juggling the unknown, okay? Now, if this is a work situation where you're new, or maybe you've been given an offer, or if it's just been something that recently, in the recent past, you were satisfied with, but there's still more things that you have to tackle. There's still more decisions that need to be made regarding, it can be health, money, things of that nature. The Moon signifies things that are unknown, things that are still hidden, but that will come out. I will definitely pay attention to your dreams, but I do see something alerting you. I see like you're juggling. A decision is hard to make, and you're trying to choose. There's a choice that you need to make, Pisces. And because you don't have all the information, or maybe you are being given the information in a different way, whether it's spiritually or even physically, You may not be paying attention to the signs. You may be ignoring the signs. Either way, it's going to come out, but I definitely would say pay attention to your dreams. You're being alerted to something, and I feel like messages from the higher realms are giving you little clues. They're giving you little clues. I even almost want to say, if you had to make a decision, don't make a decision. It feels very much neutral. But maybe if you make a decision too fast, that may be the issue. Now, you have the devil clarifying the Ace of Cups. The devil is about, you know, addictions, things. It can also mean self-sabotage sometimes, but a feeling like you're chained, like you don't have a choice, you know, that sort of thing. And with the Ace of Cups clarifying this, it could be that a position that is being offered to you is not what it seems, okay? I do see some hidden agendas. So whereas here you have to make a choice, and maybe you're staying neutral because there's a lot of unknown. Here is saying that there is a choice. One of those choices is not the good choice, and it may come presented in a way of Ace of Cups, or it may come in a way that seems like it fills your cup. You know, and this is just a scenario, if it's a situation where you're being offered more money, I don't know about that. We'll dig a little bit deeper, but you know, the devil with the Ace of Cups being clarified is definitely giving me almost like false vibes. Like it looks good, but underneath the surface it's not, so to speak, if that makes any sense to you. And eventually this might be a situation where it's presented to you in a good way, but it may tie you up. For, you know, for some people it may be a situation that seems great, and then when you get into it, you become so overwhelmed that then you maybe exacerbate certain addictions that you may have had in the past, or just certain habits. You know, whatever this is the catalyst for that self-sabotage and that overindulgence, you know. On the flip side, it could mean, you know, because the devil card is about, it's not really the devil in the traditional tarot. It's I forget what animal that is, but he's kind of it's Capricorn energy, and he's climbing up a hill. And sometimes it may mean, you know, doing what you need to do and stepping on toes and things of that nature to get what you need. That can kind of be a way of interpreting it in a way that doesn't feel so dark, right? Sometimes we have to do things that feel like a limit to us, but it has to be done, right, in order to get what we need. But you know, that wasn't my initial feeling off the back. It might be for some, but like I said, this energy is being presented in a way that gives you that false feeling of, oh my God, all your hopes and dreams. And it may not be that way, okay? So let's get some clarifiers here with the Light Seers deck. It could be work, but we'll get, like I said, we'll get some clarifiers and see exactly what's going on here. Let's see. Clarifying the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This may have to do with an earth sign, or just something that you really took your time with. Whenever I see Knight of Pentacles, I see and feel slow and steady, slowly planting the seeds as you go, not really in a rush. So something that you feel very satisfied about, could have been a project or situation that you really put in a lot of time and effort into, and really planted the seeds to see it grow. Now let's get a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles and the Moon. What are you tossing and turning about? Why did I just say that? Tossing and turning about. What is keeping you up at night? What is unknown? Thank you. Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands can be messages. It can also have to do with that new... Is this a new job, Pisces? Is this a new passion? It could have been information coming in regarding a new job or a new passion. It's going to be a passion at work, passion for life. This can even be work. You know, Wands is about career things. It's mostly geared to that sector. For some of you, you could be deciding on a new job. You don't really know, okay? You don't really know. And if it's not a job, just a new passion, pursuit in life, and it's like you're tossing and turning about it because there's some unknown. It could be that your intuition is tugging at you too. Clarifying the Devil and the Ace of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups again. My God, this is something that's really gonna tug on your heartstrings. This is something that really feels close to home. But with that Devil, I'm gonna clarify one more, because it feels very good, Pisces. It feels, but I don't like that Devil energy. Why is that up there? Why does it feel good? It feels like makes your heart flutter. It's a new opportunity. Oh my goodness, I can't take all of these. It feels like something emotionally fulfilling, but I don't like that Devil card on top. Let me see. Spirit, what does that Devil card mean? Why is that? You know, just a quick little trivia. You know, the Devil is one of the oldest entities there is. He knows what you love. He knows how to get in. You know, if he knows that you're protected this way, but he knows that you'll open the door if it's presented like this, he'll use that. And that's for whoever it's meant to be for. Knight of Swords. Okay, so knights are about action, right? And he's running. He's running. He's running. He's running after this situation that has just gotten far from him. For some of you, I think you know that this may not be good for you. If this is a relationship, you know that this isn't good for you and you're chasing it. You're chasing it. You're trying to make sense of it, because swords are about communication and thought, right? Knights are about action. And his bike is like going away from him and he's chasing it, you know? It's very fast too, fast moving energy. So I think for some of you, if you are moving too quickly towards a situation that you may know that is not really good for you, but it feels good, that may be the message here. You know, looks good, feels good, makes your heart flutter, fills your heart, but it comes with a lot of toxicity. It comes with a lot of, you know, negative energy that may not be so good for you, right? So let's get a message here from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle guide to get some more context regarding this. And we'll close it out, Pisces. Let's see here. What do we have to close this out for Pisces? If this has to do with a work situation, I think for some of you, you know that although it might come with the best benefit package, it might offer you a lot of money, it may come with either a lot of work, read the fine print. Read the fine print. And I mean that in every area of your life, read the fine print. You have here winter. Take care of your needs. Okay, now this may come into fruition in winter. We are moving away from the summer months into fall. Take it as it resonates, but let's see what we have here for winter here. Pisces, do everything you need to be at your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations. You have an opportunity to move forward beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, yeah, with that moon card, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the reading position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Again, if any of these messages resonate, whether it's now or in the near future, come back and let me know. I'm curious to know how these messages resonate for everyone. And until next time, take care.